shakalaka. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another spicy episode of the Sanity stream with Lucius Cole. If you like this type of content, go down below, like, subscribe, share it, and of course leave a comment if you think I deserve it. The Cole Factory and the Cole Train on our way to 1,000 Patriots strong, thanks to people like you watching content like this. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into today's show. First of all, what is trending on Twitter right now? We are talking about civil disobedience en masse. The left is able to actually pull people together. They go out in the streets, they burn, they loot, they murder. And of course, you know how the media is going to point at us. They're going to say that we're Q supporters. They're going to say that we're conspiracy theorists. They're going to say that we are causing danger all across America. Of course, whenever we rally, there's no violence. We are peacefully protesting. This is civil disobedience, and this is what we must do. These absolute overreaches in terms of states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and now California, pushing a law right now between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., you are not able to meet up with people. You are not able to peaceably assemble in the United States of America. And they're saying, it's for your safety. It's for your safety. You know what, guys? A virus that is 99.9% of people recover from, I think I'm good with my own safety. I don't need the government reaching in and telling me what to do. I thought it was my body, my choice. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're seeing it right now all across the United States. We are done. Civil disobedience. The left does it. They are able to rally. We must rally patriots and fight back against this totalitarian overreach by government. I'm done. Are you done? Take a look at what's going on in Huntington Beach right now. Fantastic. This is beautiful. And this is what it's all about, guys. It's civil disobedience. It's peaceful. Take a look here. What happened to be dozens of people gathered? Dozens. Okay. Just from this picture alone, this looks like at least 100. So I'm guessing probably around 200 people showed up to this particular event. Obviously not huge like the MAGA March. But again, this is just something that was just spur of the moment, created in less than a week, rallied up, had people show up. Take a look at who showed up himself. We got Anomaly showing up, posting a video on this. For those of you who don't know Anomaly, he is a content creator. He was recently throttled on Facebook, very large on Instagram right now. You can check him out. It's AN0MALY. Fantastic news and analysis. He is a hip-hop artist that also does the news, and he has some very hot takes that I like quite a bit. And this is beautiful, guys. This is what we need to be doing all across America. This government cannot do what it's trying to do as long as we rally, as long as we continue to enact civil disobedience, as long as we peacefully assemble. They cannot put these lockdown measures in. They cannot enforce these measures if thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of patriots all across the United States say, no, we're done. You said 15 days to stop the spread. We are 8-9 months into this thing, and now you're doing lockdowns again? No, we are done. The American people are done. You have destroyed small business. You have created the largest wealth transfer in the history of the United States of America, locking down small businesses, all the while allowing these large corporations to reap in millions and billions of dollars. We are done. We are absolutely done. We will fight for the little guy. We will fight for the small business owner. And we will continue to be patriots while you total totalitarian fascists, the real fascists, all in the names of safety. What was it, Benjamin Franklin? Those who are willing to give up freedom for temporary safety deserve neither. The forefathers knew, and what we know now. This is government overreach at the highest level. Now, of course, you look across the United States, it's insane what we're looking at here, guys. This is Germany. Now, this video was posted, I believe, 4 days ago, so November 18th. It's listed right now on the 22nd, but I do believe this was 4 days ago, so I don't want to put out disinformation. Take a look at the size and scope of the German people. These lockdowns people are sick of. Take a look at the size of this crowd. And of course, what does the police do? They use water cannons against their own people. Peacefully assembling. Peacefully assembling. And this is why you never give up your guns. Ever. I I don't understand how you can look at the size and scope of history and think that disarming a populace is the way to go. Now, given we have mass shootings in the United States, but my rights trump your dead. My rights are inalienable rights by God, not ordained by government, ordained by God. It is my right to protect myself and my family. Because when you take away the guns, you know what you do? You are monopolizing violence for not only just the state, but the biggest guy on the street, or the guy who's trained in mixed martial arts the most in his life. That's who you're giving all your food to, giving all your water to, giving all your safety to. That's what's happening when you disarm yourself. You're telling those young single mothers, when that goon squad comes into their house, her house, to attack her and her children, you're telling her that she is a dead woman. That's what you're telling her. When you remove her only way of defending herself from a larger and stronger opponent or multiple assailants. I'm done. I am not giving up my guns. Bastards. But take a look at this, guys. Germany, based, fighting back, done, over. And of course, what did we see when Black Lives Matter was going on across Europe and in the UK and Germany and France? Did the police break down? I mean, they were actually going in and looting businesses, setting fires, attacking random people. Did the police do anything then? Nope. Nope, their hands were tied behind their back. And then the moment people say, you know what? You are overreaching. You are overbearing. This virus is a 99.9% virus. I can make decisions about my own health. If you're so scared of COVID, if you are so terrified of COVID, nothing is stopping you from staying home. Nothing. So if you are one of those people who are saying, oh my God, they're spreading it everywhere, then stay home. Stay home in your little safe space. I know you love it so much. You created it in your colleges. Just create one at home. It's your nice little safe space. You don't have to come out here. Okay? We're going to sit here in the fresh air and the sunlight, and we're going to breathe in freedom, and you can just go to your little huddle hole, and you can hide and whine and cry like a bitch. Okay? You do that. We'll do us. Okay? It's free country. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome. It's all love. It's all love. All love. Now, on to the next topic, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, it is the anniversary of John F. Kennedy. And what I thought I would do is go through a clip by the infamous Bill Hicks, a man who truly was perfect for this time, and it's very unfortunate that he is lost. This guy was a red pill machine. And what I like about him more than George Carlin, who was also a red pill machine, is that he would focus on specific incidents in terms of the government. And this particular segment, he's talking about the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Take a look.
I love talking about Kennedy. I was just down in Dallas, Texas. You know, you can go down there and to Dealey Plaza where Kennedy was assassinated. And you can actually go to the 6th floor of the School Book Depository. It's a museum called the Assassination Museum. I think named that after the assassination. I can't be too sure of the chronology here, but anyway, they have the window set up to look exactly like it did on that day, and it's really accurate, you know, because Oswald's not in it. Yeah, so, wow, that's good. Painstaking accuracy, you know.
I mean, this guy speaks truth to power. He really does. He really does. Let's keep going.
It's true. It's called a sniper's nest. It's glassed in. It's got the boxes sitting there, and you can't actually get to the window itself. And the reason they did that, of course, They didn't want thousands of American tourists getting there each year going, no fucking way! I can't even see the road! Shit, they're lying to us! Fuck! Where are they? There's no fucking way! Not unless Oswald was hanging by his toes, upside down from the ledge. Either that or some pigeons grabbed onto him, flew him over the motorcade. Surely someone would have seen that. You know, there was rumors of anti-Castro pigeons seen drinking in bars. Someone overheard them saying, coo, coo, coo.
Wow. I mean, there's a lot of conspiracies about what actually happened that day. In terms of Lyndon B. Johnson, Jackie Kennedy, purportedly saying that she actually thought that Lyndon Johnson was responsible or associated with what happened that day. Unfortunately, reports of that back in 2013, I believe, the tapes never actually showed that, or I was not able to track them down. So if you can find me those clips, I would like to say it. I would like to actually go through that information myself. I wasn't able to search through it. I did, a relatively quick search through DuckDuckGo, trying to filter out and parse the information that is true and what is not. My own personal opinion is that something did happen that day that did not involve Lee Harvey Oswald. And the reason why I come to that conclusion is this video right here. I'm going to stop it at a particular moment, and this is where Lee Harvey Oswald is killed by Jack Ruby. So take a look. It just, the way this plays out, it looks like a movie scene. It looks so odd the way that people walk him out. It just looks very... It looks like a system. It looked like this was created, like this entire sequence of events was made in such a way so that he was ultimately shot and killed. Because just take a look, you'll see what I mean.
By Captain Fritz. There is a prisoner. There is Lee.
I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the way they walk him out. He's not being protected. He's getting covered on both both of his arms. He doesn't have anyone in front of him. He doesn't have anyone behind him.
There is Lee.
And then a guy just comes out from the crowd. These two guys are diverting their eyes. Don't even see the guy coming in. Don't see him in his periphery. See nothing. Nothing out of their periphery whatsoever. Don't see any quick movement. They know that this guy, he never said he did it. He never said he shot him. He never said that. He maintained his innocence throughout the entire encounter. He had a massive confusion about him when asked about it. He said, I didn't do this. It wasn't me. I was told I was being brought in for questioning. And then all of a sudden, they're saying that he's the guy, and then moments later, he's dead. I don't know. We're going to wrap this last one up a little bit, calmer, a little bit more introspective. And what I want you to focus on here in this particular story is what's going on in this picture. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Kyle Rittenhouse. And as you see on his shirt, it says Black Rifle Coffee Company. Now, there's a lot of companies that go out there reportedly fighting for freedom, fighting the good fight, fighting to protect the Second Amendment, fighting for Americanism, fighting for nationalism, fighting for the pride of this country, right? And as we see, Black Rifle Coffee disavows Kyle Rittenhouse following pressure from the left. As big tech tyrants tighten their grip. Oh, okay. The Black Rifle Coffee Company rejected any association with 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse in a statement Saturday following a tweet from Blaze Media reporter Elijah Schaefer that suggested the company may have a relationship with Rittenhouse. Schaefer tweeted a now-removed picture of Rittenhouse wearing a Black Rifle Coffee Company shirt. His tweet read, "Kyle Rittenhouse drinks the best coffee in America," along with a promo code to receive a discount on Black Rifle Coffee. The veteran-owned coffee released a statement Saturday addressing the comment that Rittenhouse was somehow associated or sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee. As suggested by Schaefer's tweet, "We do not support legal advocacy efforts. We do not support nor do we have a relationship with the 17-year-old facing charges in Kenosha, Wisconsin. We believe in the integrity of the legal justice system and support law enforcement officials." You're called Black Rifle Coffee. Black Rifle Coffee, which is what Kyle used to protect himself from getting killed that day. Anybody who looks at the evidence, I have a video breaking it all down. One of my earlier segments, I'll link it up right here. It showed specifically what happened that night. And then there is witness testimony, first account witness testimony from people that went on Timcast with Tim Pool saying that Rosenbaum, who was the man who was originally shot and killed by Rittenhouse, had reached for the gun. On top of that, there was a guy who was only probably about, 10-15 yards away, who was either shooting a pistol into the air or into the direction of Rittenhouse, who heard those shots, turned around, and Rosenbaum then reached for the rifle when he was then shot. Anybody who looks at that information can clearly see this was self-defense. He then runs towards the police officers. He makes a phone call saying he needed the police. Somebody warned him. One of the guys on Timcast IRL, one of the ones that actually filmed it, said, "Hey, you have some people chasing after you." He runs to the police. He trips. He falls. Somebody goes to curb stomp him, hit him with a skateboard, shoots. Another assailant comes up. Kyle has his gun out, or gun down. Guy pulls out a pistol, and then Rittenhouse shoots and defends himself from somebody who wished to do him harm. A Facebook post later revealed from a friend of the man shot, felon by the way, all three of them felons, whether the two killed or the one that was shot. He wasn't even supposed to have a gun, he was a felon. Said that the only thing he wished he had done was kill him. And then people push out that this guy's a white supremacist. And of course, Black Rifle Coffee bending the knee. And why? As if there is any overlap between these lefties, any of these leftists and Black Rifle Coffee. Like any of the Twitterati would be purchasing Black Rifle Coffee. Yeah. I'm sure there's a huge overlap between all of these soy boys and Black Rifle Coffee. I'm sure of it. Juicy meme here. When you're about to buy Black Rifle Coffee, this is ironic too. This is ironic, and I'll tell you in a sec. When you're about to buy Black Rifle Coffee for the first time after seeing Kyle wearing the shirt. But then you read they don't support him. It's ironic, guys, because last night I actually put in my cart, and I'm glad I didn't purchase it. I put it in my cart. I was going to purchase some Black Rifle Coffee, and I was going to purchase it today. I kid you not. I was buying Black Rifle Coffee today. First time I ever bought it. Overly super expensive coffee. Usually I just, buy some cheap stuff or whatever. I just, drink some coffee. I was going to do it. I was going to purchase it because I saw Kyle with the shirt. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I was drinking the coffee. I was about to purchase the beans, ladies and gentlemen. Those strong, juicy Black Rifle beans. And then I come to find out they're not doing that. They don't support Kyle Rittenhouse. And now I will never. So they capitulated to the left. They bent the knee to the left, and then they pissed off the right. Now they have both people mad at them. Good job. I'm sure your quarterly 3 reports are going to look great. I'd love to see what Steven Crowder has to say on the matter. Pathetic. You call yourself Black Rifle Coffee and then you bend the knee to the mob? Pussies. Pussies. Now, this could all be disinformation, and if so, I will recant. But from what I know, they pulled their sponsorship with Elijah Schaffer and his show, but they did not pull their entire sponsorship with Blaze Media. But again, Ian Miles Chong, who I follow, highly recommend you check him out. Schaefer's podcast, Slightly Offensive, who was sponsored by Black Rifle, but a spokesman for the company told the Tribune that it is terminating that relationship. And again, the same quote. So they're saying that they're removing it from Slightly Offensive, which is Schaefer. Okay. And Nick Fuentes makes a miraculous point. It's not at all surprising that Black Rifle Coffee would disavow Kyle Rittenhouse. Their anti-PC Tough Guy Act has always been a cheap marketing strategy to exploit earnest conservatives. There is an entire industry built on this model, and it's sick. The people that run Black Rifle Coffee are no different than most scammers involved in the conservative grift. They're giant douchebag posers in flip-flops and baseball caps. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, when push comes to shove, they are pussy liberals, but they trick people with their anti-PC gimmick. And that's the thing, guys. The left, what they do is they come in and they mob. And what I believe we need to do, and this is what Ben Shapiro has been stating, and again, you know I'm not a huge fan of Ben Shapiro, but he said specifically that he believes that there are going to be people on the right, there's going to be coffee for the right, and there's going to be coffee for the left. There's going to be the fabric, detergent for the right, the fabric detergent for the left. There's going to be the platform for the right and the platform for the left. And we know here on the right, we're all about free speech. So you know it's going to be a party and it's going to be fun. But what we need to do is start creating companies built in America, made in America, everything in America. America first. And we need to begin supporting each other. We need to start. This sounds like communism, honestly. This sounds a little communist, guys, but hear me out. We need to be. What's a simple way I can put it? We need to be engaging and creating businesses that support one another. We need to create an ecosystem that supports one another. We need to create a model in which we support one another. Because this fight is against multi-billion-dollar media conglomerates, globalists. This is the fight against globalism. And if that means we have to cut off 50% of the population, then it must need be. Because ultimately, we're the warm part of the pool. And when people start to see the points that we're making, the points of us actually fighting real fascists, not this fake anti-fascist, BS. Real fascism, real totalitarianism, fighting for liberty, freedom, justice, the rule of law. When people see that, they will move towards us. And maybe it will no longer be 50-50. And we'll start to grow our ranks. But we must grow together. We must be entrepreneurs in this endeavor. And we must stand for freedom above all else. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this type of content, my name is Lucius Cole, the Sanity Stream. Make sure to go down below, like, subscribe, share, and of course leave a comment if you think I deserve it. The Cole Factory and the Cole Train on our way to 1,000 Patriots strong. We're almost up to 800. We may actually hit it by the end of day. Also check me out on Alt Tech, Odyssey. I have a backlog I need to do on BitChute. I think I might jump on Rumble as well. There's been a lot of throttling, and the changes in the TOS on YouTube right now is absolutely disgusting. You've probably seen a view count of a lot of the people that you follow being absolutely destroyed. And it's because we have the wrong political opinions, guys. It's ultimately what it's about. So I'm going to be venturing on to these other things. You can, again, catch all my content on Odyssey, and I'll be jumping on to those other platforms in the next coming weeks. I really love you guys. Thanks for staying by for the entire podcast. I'll see you guys on the next one. I love ya. Peace. Coltrane. Choo-choo!